Hello. Hello, everyone. I know that says Thursday, Friday. I'm going to get to today. This is a wild, wild report. You know it's wild if you see me on a Saturday. I see some of you in here. Let's see who is here. Hi, Jeff. I see Crystal from North Carolina, Kat and Jack. Hello. Hey, guys. Wow. Well, I kept the roller coaster emoji up there because it's still going on. We are, first of all, let me back up here and welcome our newest members of the Love Train. We continue to grow globally. We have new subscribers in New Zealand, more in Australia. We have a new subscriber from London in the UK, a big group of you growing there as well. And then two new subscribers from Arizona that I saw. So welcome to all of you. Oh, and someone just chimed in here from Italy. Hello. How amazing. Oh, and I see Ursula. Hello, darling. So let's jump in. These energies are unprecedented, first of all. If any of you follow other creators that you know talk about the Schumann, it's funny, everybody's going, what's going on? Is it possible for us to be getting this much light this for this long of a period of time? And well, the answer is clearly yes, because it's been happening. So we've had over 60 hours of persistent. Let me move the melon. See that? So this goes back to Thursday and into the beginning of Friday, and then I'm going to switch because it's literally a curtain of light, right? And so this is all awakening. This is purging. This is doing tons of physical upgrades involved with this, guys. So I see you, and please keep sharing what you're going through because I'll name a few. I always share, what I experience. Definitely, you feel some pressure in the head with this one. Heat in the body for sure. Some people even get heat rashes. So itchy legs and stuff like that, that is part of the heat that's being generated in your body. It's all temporary, it's all ascension symptoms. Um, there's a lot of throat stuff. Some people are having, a little bit of cold symptoms with this. Ringing in the ears, absolutely a big yes right now. For some of you, there's some muscle aches and body aches, and the solar plexus are getting a workout. They're getting a workout. So I did a quantum healing just a couple hours ago, and I passed out after it. So I'm trying to recall some of the stuff that came up, but there's all kinds of physical upgrades going on. And this is, again, remember this whole month, we're in what's called beyond the noodle. We've gone beyond with the human brain. This is all infinite intelligence, guys. And if it resonates, fantastic. Just take what resonates with you. That's all that I ask. But yes, somebody said itchy skin and dry eyes. Yeah. So it's generating a lot of this energy is generating heat internally in our bodies. So there's all kinds of energies, dense energies that some of them are over multiple incarnations that have kind of are resting in parts of our bodies and it's being purged. So like things like the thyroid is releasing energies. I know many of you have already said about the teeth and the jaw. So this is December, just do not panic. Your body's not falling apart. It's not giving up on you. It is going through massive, massive upgrades and it's releasing energies. These energies create, especially if there's emotion tied to them, they hid in our bodies in different areas of the body, and now it's all being purged. Your human doesn't need to do anything. It's just, have patience with your body, and know that it's undergoing like a truly miraculous change. Let's see. Someone said, oh, getting triggered. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Okay. This is very common right now. So right now we have on the planet people living two quite different sets of realities. Okay. There's the unconscious, the unawakened, who we do not judge because the whole reason we raised our hand to come forward and be way showers in this is knowing that they would be awakening behind us and giving them a lighted path. So we're all the same. We're all the same. We're just in different levels of consciousness. So if somebody else is triggering you, that's an unhealed emotion for you because we've got to say, okay, wait a minute. What have I not healed? Why am I even allowing that to trigger me? Right. And I say this with love. And I say this because that's when I knew when I knew that nothing could trigger me was when I realized that I had gotten to a level of consciousness where I was taking my soul's point of view, which is we're all souls. We're all perfectly healed. We're all perfect. We're all pure love and light. And in an unconscious state, every single one of us created and did some not so great things. And I'm not just talking about this incarnation. You might have done a stellar job in this one, but before you came to this one, you did. We all experienced good, bad. We were all perpetrator. We were all perpetrated. And we raised our hand now to completely heal all of those energies, never to be recreated again. Okay. So it's again, beyond the noodle, guys. So yeah, I see someone said sleep patterns. Yeah, so, well, don't use the word permanent because we don't know. We're creator in our own creation, right? So, see, that's the noodle saying that. So nothing is permanent. That is the 5D. Nothing's permanent. You're creator within your own creation. I sleep like a baby, and I really do. Occasionally, like when this first started that Wednesday night at 3:30 in the morning, that blast, it did wake me up and I stayed up in the last couple of nights. Nope, I went back to let's go body. We always sleep like a baby. And so remember, your body has its own intelligence. And the only one that can throw it off of it working with infinite intelligence is the who man overriding it, giving it statements, right? So practice anybody who's I sleep like a baby and thank your body and say, I'm so glad we're going to sleep tonight. I sleep like a baby. And then if you only sleep 2 hours, don't say, I needed 8. Now you're telling the body, okay, anything less than 8, we're going to feel like shit tomorrow. Instead, say, wow, it was an amazing 2 hours. Everything you want to keep your focus positive and on that your body did the very best it could. And by telling your body 2 hours was great, guess what? You will feel refreshed. But if you tell it it wasn't enough, that's the message. Our body's intelligence is created aligned with infinite intelligence. Our humans got in the middle with all these false beliefs and things other people told us, and then we started repeating it and sending it all haywire. So in the fifth dimension, all our wellness is assured. And that's where we start from. Our wellness is assured. No exceptions, by the way. No exceptions. Yes. I know right now it can feel like a lot is going on and it might feel like it's quote unquote impossible, but the infinite is possible. The infinite is possible. That's from the guides. Okay. Let's see. Okay, oh yeah, there's lots of people. Okay, see, and there are many people either leaving their job, voluntarily or not. Um, all relationships, all in the workplace, personal, um, that are not in our best and highest good are falling away because we're getting a clean slate. And so we remember I said we go into the fifth dimension naked, guys. We don't bring any of it. You're not bringing an improved version of you. So if you were in that job for a long time that you were like, I have absolutely zero passion for this, I don't know why I'm here, that's going to fall away because you need to allow for the space for all this to come in. And you can see with all this coming in as persistently as it is purging and purging and purging. And the bigger effect is in the collective. All truths must be revealed, meaning anywhere people have been manipulated, anywhere where people are being taken advantage of, anywhere where greed is prominent, it must all be revealed. And then it's going to that we're getting balance and harmony. So that means we have to allow these old structures, these old beliefs, and by structures, it can be financial structures, it can be governmental structures. It's like anything that was not in the best good of all. In other words, not aligned with our highest timeline must fall apart. Our Our job is to focus on being the creator now. What do we want to create? We do not watch it burn. If we watch it burn, that's how we created it. We created it in an unconscious state. And I understand it may feel a little uncomfortable, but wait, that's not recreating it by focusing on it is not how we have compassion. How we have compassion is using our true power as a creator and saying, what do I want to create from my blank slate? We want peace. We want joy. And if you can't get any of those, it's okay. Just get to neutral. For those of you who were in the focus group on Thursday, magic. Got no other words. Magic, miracle. The stories that are coming from people that participated in those two. There was a meditation and an activation, just ridiculously powerful. And if you want those meditations and you didn't go, just send me an email and I'll send them to you. Anybody's welcome to have them. But really, 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 if anything's super triggering you and it's really in your face, do your best just to get yourself into a state of peace. Because when you get to a level of acceptance, you're no longer in resistance. If you resist a little, you resist everything from coming to you. So if you want change and you need a situation that you're not happy with to change, you have to just say, okay, I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to fight you. Let's just go to peace. That peace aligns you with the higher timeline. The fight keeps you in the 3 dates, the durable wheel. So, and I'm going to be talking more about this and how we're truly manifesting I keep getting these really updated, kind of, I'll call them instructions, or I call them guides to how we manifest in the fifth dimension. And it is a heck of a lot easier than anything you've ever heard before. Anything you've ever heard before. Because now that we're starting to feel these energies and we're starting to trust our intuition more, they're giving us the recipe. Because until you trust your intuition and start to trust your heart, it doesn't matter because it's all heart-centered creation. So if you're still in the noodle, you're creating a resistance against what you want to come. But really get in that state of being, align with the highest timeline, right? Am I contracting or am I expanding my energy? Quite literally, that's what it comes down to. So wanted to share that. Let's look at, so this was, okay, so that was Thursday, Friday, and then I want to switch and show you guys. I pulled it this morning. I didn't even have to look because I could tell it was still coming in. I could feel the heat, definitely, pressure in the head. And then, so you can see this, it continues. And then there's just starting to get little breaks in here, but you can see even when I pulled it, there was another one. And these spikes are coming down even lower. But this is, the way my guide showed this to me was a dirty rug that was being like whipped and shaken, and all the dirt had to come up. The vacuum cleaner is ready. The cosmic vacuum cleaner is ready to get it. Now, what does this mean for you guys? This means that your biggest fear, your biggest worry, your biggest doubt is in your face right now. And it may be hard to ground. It may be hard to focus on anything else. And just know, take the perspective of your soul. This is coming to your light. This is your light. We draw this. We're summoning this. Everything we're doing to raise our consciousness and bring love to the planet. That's what this is. This is love. All light is love. So we drew this to us. This is your light. So whatever comes up that's not light, you can just take your soul's perspective and say, okay, these horrible feelings that I'm having, oh, that's just coming to the light. I'm just going to allow it and just say, I know you're coming forward to come to the light. You're coming forward to be healed. So again, peace versus resistance is key, because this is just, it's unprecedented for this many hours in a row for us to be having light, which is, I mean, this is those teeny little nuggets at the bottom that need to come up and be healed. And if you need help, please reach out. Do not do this alone if you feel like you're stuck. By the way, no one's stuck. We're all ascending. And keep in mind that there is a huge percentage of the population still unconscious, still unawakened. they're being affected by this too because their worst stuff's coming up in their face and they have no idea why. And we can't tell them. We can't drag them, right? We don't poke them and shake them and say, wakey, wakey, it's a lot better over here. And if you understood what was going on, they each must awaken in their own time. Don't entangle with family members or friends who are not awakened. You only cause your own suffering. You just have to take the soul's perspective and say, this beautiful soul is on their journey. And I'm just hoping that their awakening comes soon. But the only way I can help them right now is to keep my light shining because you don't give anything away. You radiate out. Okay. So you want to radiate from your heart. If somebody around you is struggling, you don't give your energy away. You don't entangle in their energy. Oh no, they're having a horrible day. Oh, don't trauma bond. Do not trauma bond. That doesn't help. What helps is how can I make you feel better? How can I distract you? Right? Be the light. Just whatever comes up, how can I be the light, including for yourself? Oh, why am I worried again about this? Oh no, I'm in a lack mentality again. How can I show myself love in this moment? How can I just go, okay, right now in this very second, I can't do anything to change this exact situation, but I'm going to hand it over to my guides. Hand it over. When we ask for their help, that's when they're able to guide you. But you can't hear any guidance. Your intuition is not heard. It's still on, but it's not heard when you're in a lack or negative focus. So that's why I'm saying when you find that neutral ground and get into peace and use any of these meditations in here, when you expand your light, when we do those meditations that take us to the central sun, you're expanding your energy. And from that point, you're in peace. So if the noodle's going a little loud, and right now it's loud for everybody, can you get into that peace zone? Can you get into that peace zone? Because now you're getting to where solutions can come to you. Remember, solutions can be people, places, resources, and money. It can be any of the above. Sometimes we always think it's just one financial solution when the truth is sometimes it's the person that you need to connect to that has exactly what you need in that moment. So don't worry about solving the problem because the noodle can only come up with the lowest common denominator. Instead, align yourself with the energy with your highest timeline and just get to a peaceful, expand and get to peace. Okay. Hello, Robin. Hello, Betty. Welcome from Kansas. Awesome. 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 So, yeah, I mean, it can be difficult to ground at this time. Totally get that. But why? Because we're being blasted with so much light and we didn't really have any integration period. So for some of you, this light was causing exhaustion. For many, also anxiety because it's lighting up your solar plexus is what it's doing. And so just know that this is all in your best and highest good. And again, instead of getting mad at your body, just like give praise to your body because it is acclimating and doing a miraculous transformation right now. We're becoming lighter. And I know many of you who've had private sessions recently, when we move the dense energy out, the very first comment is usually, I feel lighter. And that's how you're supposed to feel, because that is how we're going to feel moving forward. We're not going to feel this density of the body where everybody's hanging their head down low. No, it's like you're going to want to like sit up and have your head up and smile. That's that light energy because it's radiating from you. And it's an inner strength that comes forward as we keep releasing these dense energies. And I will tell you, the 2025 energies are here now, so you can plug into them. So don't think that you can't manifest from where you are now, even if you're still dealing with healing stuff. That does not stop you. Your consciousness is still like speeding forward. It's diving forward at lightning speed. And so it's just, how can the human help to integrate is what am I doing with my energy? Am I paying attention to my thoughts or am I just letting them run amok? Am I diving in the rabbit hole? Anybody who's analytical, if you are analytical, control freak, perfectionism, those are the things right now that are going to absolutely cause you horrendous resistance. And just say, okay, I'm going to practice just letting this go and following what feels good. It's very important. The have to list, that's a 3D reality. So if you stay in, I have to do this, I have to do this, you're recreating your own 3D reality. I want to. When you line up with what you want to do, that's when the particles of creation are in alignment with you and can start working their way into your reality. And then that takes slowing down. It takes slowing down. I know. We got all charged up. We got cell phones and everything. We've got instant gratification everywhere. But how do we manifest? We got to slow our roll. We got to slow our roll, right? Like, so this is where we're at, guys. But we are truly, truly in a magical transformation right now. I know it feels absolutely nuts. Many of you have a feeling of being in two worlds because you're feeling that density going away. And at the same time, you're feeling yourself starting to integrate the 5D energies so that they keep showing me December as getting used to the unknown. Like I know nothing. I know nothing because they want us to get out. We're not using the history files to create. We're using the heart. And so whenever you're not sure of something or you start doubting something, take those 3 deep breaths and go into your heart. And just say, is this true? And you're going to know. And that when it's true, it's a heck yes. It's not, there's no maybes in there. And then when it's a no, the no comes right away. And then notice if you turn into an analyst, the analyst is third dimension. The analyst is not in your heart. And so we got to quiet the analyst down and forget about the perfectionist because that was a gerbil wheel. It's ask, say, who am I actually reporting to? Who's checking to see if I'm really perfect? We were all already perfect. Soul's eyes, you're already perfect. So don't try to be like this. Don't be a who man on the gerbil wheel. It's not serving you. It's not serving you. And it's going to get louder and louder because we have to give up all control to our higher self. And that's when the goodies come in. And then all you do is follow your energy. And don't worry, we're going to practice a lot of that in here. All right. Okay. Robin says, I'm feeling so good not doing anything. Yeah, that's a hard one for some of us, right? Getting used to, because we were all in the habit of, oh, well, we were taught, get on that gerbil wheel and run like hell, or your life's going to suck, right? No, that didn't work out, did it? Right. So, yeah, be okay doing nothing if that's how you feel in the moment, especially in these energies. And then I mean, I understand some have to go to an office and so forth, but you can still hold your light. And that's, use this time to practice holding your light and just really focus on your energy. And am I contracting or am I expanding? Am I contracting or am I expanding? And go back to that breath. And so if you guys are up for it, how about if we do a little group grounding here to close this out so that you guys can try to pull some of this energy and feel a little better. So I'm trying to see if we're missing any. All right. So if you guys are up for it, let's do it. Let's try to ground some of this energy. It's a lot. The integration, by the way, if for those of you that were having a lot of anxiety, during this light blast, it's quite possible once you start to integrate it that you'll have the fatigue. For some, those that had the fatigue, you might switch and you might be having that solar plex activity. So just know it's perfect for you. Your body knows what it's doing. Okay. Chakras. The chakra chart looks like it's the same. It is every single chakra is lit up right now, every single one. I didn't pull it because it's literally the same because we've been having all of this light. And here's the thing too with the chakras, if you're feeling this in any of, remember our chakras are energy vortexes. So everything's getting zapped right now, our entire body. We are also having new chakras coming online in our body. And I did get a little more guidance on that too. Some of them are specifically for helping us release grief energy. So when I tell you this, we're beyond the noodle. We're beyond the noodle with the chakras too. So our bodies are really, really transforming. And again, we don't want to get, I don't want to get analytical about the chakras because I think by the time I'm done saying it, it probably won't even be true anymore. But just know that those are energy systems in our body, vortexes in our bodies that are getting upgraded. And w- just notice in your body, just notice in your body what things are coming forward and allow it. It's really too many layers to explain because we are healing and upgrading them based on the first incarnations. So, and you know me, I don't go down any rabbit holes. I took a long time to crawl out of my own. So I'm not going back. I'm going up. My ass is heading up. So I figured out the rabbit hole is not a good place to go. We don't need to know the why of everything because it's not always in our best and highest good. And we got to get used to that. We got to used to trust the heart, trust the heart. So yeah, lots of yeah, but thank you for asking because I know it's all this. I want to know what you guys are curious about, and we will. I'm sure we will be looking at it though Monday because this as who knows how long this is going to continue. We don't know. It's a big wake up. This is a big wake up. And again, don't watch things burn. So let's ground some of this. All right. Who is ready to ground? So let's anybody get comfortable where you are and take a nice inhale. Go ahead and close your eyes. And on the inhale, really breathe. Take a nice, deep, deliberate inhale. Breathe all the way into your belly. And then feel your breath rise through your ribs and all the way up to the top of your shoulders. And then give it a nice exhale down to Gaia's heart. And then take an inhale, come up to your heart. Exhale down to Gaia's heart. And they're having us sit here for a moment. Feel her light here. This is our safety and our stability here. She's our host. We stand on her every day. And then when you're ready, take an inhale and come up, bring her light up to your heart. And notice if the front, notice you can see, sense, or feel if the front door to your heart is open. So it can just be a feeling of warmth, and it's in essence. And then notice if the back door to your sacred heart is open. Same thing, see, sense, or feel. And then if it's not, give it a little exhale. Some of you it wasn't. Now you're good. Let's take another inhale. Exhale down to Gaia. On the inhale, we're coming back to our heart space. And we're taking the light from our heart space now, sending it down to your feet. Just see, sense, or feel. Imagine the light going down to your feet. And they're wanting you to picture roots, like roots from trees, going from your feet back down to Gaia's heart on the exhale. Inhale your light back up to your heart. Exhale the light back to your feet. Take another inhale. Exhale, see those roots going from your feet back down to Gaia's heart. And on the inhale, bring the light back up to your heart. Come back fully into the body. And you can gently wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. You guys did great. That felt, I could feel the group grounding. Wow. And anybody watching this on the replay, you'll get the same. It's all timeless. No one misses out on these things. Whoo, nice. All right. So I hope that that will leave you with a nice, peaceful energy to hold on to. For those of you, it's Saturday. Some of you, it's Sunday. I am sending all of you massive, massive love. You will be seeing me here as the energy calls. Tomorrow, I will not be online because this is day 6 for me, and my guides are unplugging me tomorrow completely. So, but I will get caught up with everybody for sure on Monday. Oh, mahalo from Kauai. Thank you for being here. Beautiful energies happening in Hawaii right now. Wow, so cool. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. You bring the energy here, and then the love train is rolling strong. Your energy, we're sending every time we do these energies. Remember, we're giving it to ourselves. Whatever we give to ourselves then radiates out to the entire planet and actually beyond. So, thank you guys. You guys are so, so awesome. Big, big love. Hang in there. We've got this. I promise we've got this. Take